Welcome YouTube to another vloggy type doohickey thing. I'm Steven, and I just came out the bath. So today I want to talk to you about something that I do at least once every half hour, and that's swear. So expect some bad language, but expect some fun along the way. First we should talk a little bit about what swearing is. Now swearing varies from country to country, culture to culture even. But every culture has a swear word or a form of profanity. For instance, in Britain, this is bad. Like, you do this to someone and it's offensive. Whereas if you go over to, say, Germany, and do that to someone, they'll be like, what is that? What am I supposed to be offended or something? And I'm not too sure what that means. Also, if you're British and I'm doing this and this is offending you, sorry but not sorry. So yeah, generally, across the world, the middle finger, which, just put that away, is highly offensive. I found out, actually, not through first-hand experience, but through asking, that in Germany, again, I say this because I've been to Germany, but in Germany, a middle finger is much more offensive than this. Well, this isn't offensive at all, but this is more offensive over there than it is here. Though they're both offensive in each state. Anyway, why now? Why am I talking about it? Well, I want to explore a little bit about how, at least in my experience, culture has changed when I can swear. Fuck. So when I was little, a tadpole of the human race, my parents were completely against me swearing, and for a good reason too. I think there was a few reasons actually. The first reason was when I was initially born, 1995, whoop whoop, at least from what it seems, swearing was still a bit taboo. But then again, what do I know? I was just a fetus. So one of the reasons I think that my parents didn't let me swear when I was, say, 8, is the fact that when you're 8 you don't understand context. So now, as a 19-year-old, I completely understand that in class it's not okay to swear. But as an 8-year-old, words are just words, you don't understand context. Now, the second reason relates to that reason, and it's that it's kind of considered a bad reflection of a parenting style. Oh, you let your child swear, that's awful. Which is not, and that's what I'm going to talk about. It's interesting because swearing, I find, bonds people. One instance of this for me was I was involved in a project a while back where a few Americans came over to Britain, and they stayed, and we did drama stuff, acting and that. But it was a little bit awkward at first. There was a little bit of uncertainty, because when you first meet someone new, you don't quite know the boundaries, and it's not always the best idea to push them, as I've found out from many a failed social foray. But having said that, I find that swearing is the entry into the social life with someone else. We were like, oh hello, my name's Steven. Oh hi, my name's whatever. I haven't forgotten your name. If you're watching this, guys, I haven't forgotten the names, I'm just not using them. The moment somebody swore, like maybe they stubbed their toe and they went, ah shit, instantly there was that bond made, because you then have the understanding that you can swear with one another. It's sort of a social okay after that. And I find that I can be that I am much more relaxed, I'm much more myself when I'm able to swear. There's two Stevens. There's the professional Steven, which you probably see most of on camera, and then there's the fun Steven, or just the social Steven, and the social Steven swears an awful lot. Now, talking more about bonds, let's talk about parental bonds. Now, for me, my mum swore all the time, F words, S words. I can't remember her saying the C word an awful lot. Not crap, the other one, the bad one about the lady's female parts. She never said that a lot, but I picked it up anyway. However, up until about the age of, I'd say 16, I couldn't really swear in front of my parents. But then something just happened, and all of a sudden I was swearing like I would with my friends, with my mum. And I've found it's brought us closer. You know, it's no longer a mother-son relationship, it's a friends. You know, we're friends now. I mean, she's still my mum and I'm still her son, obviously, biology and whatnot. But we're more friends than we were before when I couldn't swear. Now, of course, before I could swear, I was still, you know, the little immature ball of clay that was being moulded by society. So, there's obviously that. But having said that, it's obvious that, you know, swearing's made it easier to relate to one another. I'm still on the fence as to when I become a parent if I'm going to let my kids swear or not. Because, you know, on the one hand the context is bad and, you know, they're probably going to be a false representation of what kind of parent I am. But on the other, it helps people bond. So YouTube, tell me in the comment section below what your opinion of profanities is and what the use should be. Of course, I should probably mention that swearing at people to hurt them is not nice, but that's like, yeah, it's simple. That's like saying, you know, hitting people is not nice. It hurts them, so don't hurt them. But, you know, if you're swearing and whatnot, just casually, like, swear word coming up, it's an F-bomb. Like, took the fucking crisps from the cupboard, man. And then, you know, that's not cruel. But some people do still get offended at swear words. So, yeah, tell me in the comment section below what your opinion of swearing is, and if you think it's still if you think it should be acceptable to swear in today's society. So again, thank you for watching, and well, I'll see you next time.